In the process of gaining access to the pulp chamber, I take the number 4 high-speed surgical round burr to a depth of approximately 7 millimeters into the occlusal surface of a tooth that has not undergone any appreciable occlusal attrition. Unless the chamber is highly calcified, this depth will bring me into the center of the pulp chamber where I will normally drop in. If the canal is highly calcified, I will still be in the center of the pulp chamber, but it will be necessary to carefully remove more overlying calcific dentin to find and explore the entry into patent canals. Once I drop into the pulp chamber, I increase the width and length of the access by pulling up on the undercut roof of the pulp chamber. A round burr is very good for this. As you can see, I am refining my orientation of where the canals are in relation to the floor of the chamber. I continue to extend the access so I can clearly see all the canals. It is not necessary that all the canals be seen at one time from one vantage point, but it is necessary to see all the canals clearly. Please note how I open up more towards the palatal for a clearer view of the palatal canal. At this stage in gaining access, the 3 orifices are clearly seen. Irrigation digests tissue remnants as well as removing any dentinal dust present. To clarify the initial observation that no other orifices are branching off from the ones that I have already found, I go slightly deeper with a number 2 high-speed surgical round burr and then irrigate the debris out. Clearly, there are only 3 canals in the floor of this maxillary molar. Given the initial shape of the mesiobuccal canal, one could say that there was really 2 canals that joined almost immediately, but this is more a semantic subtlety than an issue that has any practical merit. One additional interesting note is the color of the floor. Please note that the apices of the colored pattern on the floor of the pulp chamber are where the orifices of the canal reside. The coloration of the roof of the pulp chamber is a useful guide in determining where the pulp is, and that same coloration is a useful guide in determining where the orifices are by paying special attention to the most lateral extensions of these colorations.